They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on last year's national champions, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Stallions ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will take the field first. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They boot it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Stallions offense will go to work for the first time today. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a 3rd down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? got his man in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Stallions will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Got a man. It's Gore. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Hands it off. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bullock. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Leaves it with the back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Manning. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stopped him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Stallions will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Pressure coming. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. The Pirates will call on their punt team. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give to the single back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to pass on 2nd down. The throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Stallions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They go to the ground. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Got his man quickly. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first down. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Works the middle. At the 20, he's got space. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by a field goal over UTEP. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got him. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Takes it from the gun on third down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
And the Pirates will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The give to the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Makes a grab right down the middle. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Stallions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Stallions will send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here's the handoff. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown ECU. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Now, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you've got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Stallions decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, East Carolina. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. It's complete to the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy completion. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Second down coming up.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And that's gonna fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Punts it out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Pirates! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Maryland is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire.
They're up by 27 over UTSA. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Stallions will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Motion from the wideout. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead. And now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
The Pirates line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Sharks, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Kick is in the air. Here's a return from midfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. From the gun, running back on the move.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. But you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Complete on third down. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running. Not. As he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, better look out. Fighting off the defender. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. Through the defense. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Looks as if we have an injury on. And we'll take a break to check him out. East Carolina has it back and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And I know you can play situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Fuller. That's caught, it's Fowler. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And the Pirates trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Firing to the right, complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU!
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Army. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Stallions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Stallions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Still looking on the move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Stallions in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Pirates will punt this one away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the grab. It's Duke. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.